En hallo iedereen, leuk dat jullie weer kijken naar... Godverdomme, gaat mijn beeld. Doki Literature Club, deel 2. Ik heb er fucking veel zin in. Oh, dit wordt zo leuk. Ik vind het echt een awesome game. Hi Daniel, glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Daniel. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I lost you too. I don't know if you're planning to just come and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Roasted, bitch! Get wrecked. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Monica Oak. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys. Oh fuck. Click out my game. Daniel always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Wat? Heb ik iets geskipt? Nee. He helps me with busy work, without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, fuck me. How come? You and Daniel can become good friends too. Exact. Het is niet dat zeg maar... Dit is zeg maar zoiets van dat deze meiden snappen zeg maar het verschil, of het verschil, zien zeg maar de grens niet tussen vrienden en relaties bij jongens en meisjes zeg maar, snap je? Dat zeg maar als een jongen bevriend is met een meisje, dat ze dan zeg maar de grens zien tussen vrienden en relatie, snap je? Sayuri, As usual, Sayuri seems obliviously to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Sayuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking... I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. She reaches the rack and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. At least you take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looked like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Oh. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if they come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Jerry's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear it deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess you could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do it then. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. No doubt. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the outside, I is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Ik had het uitgezet. Ja, hij staat niet uit. Siri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ik heb mijn headset op. Zo is dat niet zo uit voor jullie. Hij gaat het wel. Zo, is beter. Oh. Wat was dat nou? I can't but wonder what people to look through her eyes. Okay. I open my eyes to find out Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. It isn't napping club. I was at school with a napping club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Nou, kom op man. Maar sowieso, op zich vind ik dat niet erg, want ik heb een fucking anime voor mijn neus staan. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica's overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're already looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still up oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. Only past these days if you got it up on time. That's... it's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out around here. Or I'm thinking it's done a sign of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow is What is bow ook alweer? Oh, dat ding. En de arm, zeg maar. Dat deel van je pak. And there's toothpaste there on your collar right there. I tried to wipe this stain with my finger, but nobody would have noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it if they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. I don't know if I keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri. Why do you think I don't have a Ooh! Now you fucked up. Dat had je niet moeten doen. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Misschien. I started buttoning the blazer from the button. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Die had ik niet verwacht. Jezus, hoe kleiner het dan ons is ze. Dan is ze echt zeg maar tot hier of zo. Oké. Of dat is gewoon een beetje raar getekend. This is so funny. What is? Well, I just think how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing ever fit you properly? You did when I bought it. If you ever bought it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Even met Mike paid it. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got big. Whoa! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... what if it felt straight to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Ah, next to know what you're embarrassing then. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you could come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Ah, but I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Ja, ik heb dat altijd. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Daniel, I can read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic. But Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I haven't really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's one is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Impressive. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Geen idee what it is. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. That's can Yuri really... Ik kan echt niet lezen vandaag. Reluctantly comply as well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Oh god. Who should I show my poem to first? Oké, ik ga trouwens wel mijn cursor weer aanzetten. Want ik weet dat ik hem eigenlijk had uitgezet. Maar er zijn kennelijk dingen in deze game waarbij het beter is om je cursor te laten zien. Dus ja. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, fuck my ass. Laat ik het met Sayuri... Nee, ik ga het slim zijn. Ik ga het met Natsuki doen. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's what would I expect from someone like you? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, that's mooi. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Oh, that is mooi. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Ja, maar dat zijn gewoon die fancy mensen. Ik snap wat ze bedoelen. Dat zijn echt van die fancy mensen. Daar moet je gewoon niet op letten. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It outbrings the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, ben ik de jongste? Ja, fuck, ze zeggen ook zeg maar niet echt van hoe oud ik ben of wat dan ook. Ze geven me niet echt informatie over mezelf. Ik bedoel, ik ben jonger dan hun allemaal. Ik bedoel, dit zijn er meiden van... Jezus, hoe oud zijn zij? 16? 18? Weet ik veel, zoiets. Ik ben zelf 14. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Fuck, nu wordt het een kutkeuze. Ik denk dat ik eerst... Fuck. Het punt is, Sayuri ken ik het beste. Dus aan de ene kant wil ik het laatste doen. Maar aan de andere kant is het dan zo van... Ja, ik ken de juist de beste. Dan is het juist onlogisch. Dit is zo kut. Ik doe eerst Sayuri. Of Yuri. Sayuri starts at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles a dreamer like it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ik kan dit niet lezen. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, battling. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present being living in the past. The light flickers or flicker back. Wow. Impressive. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. Ja. Het was best moeilijk te lezen. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think your handwriting is pretty. Ja, dat is het wel. Omdat ik het op een scherm lees, op een computerscherm, is het moeilijk. Maar het is een hele mooie... Het is een heel mooi handschrift, dat wel. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh god, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Daniel. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you'd only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings en experiences in the work. Ja, dat doe ik ook heel vaak met mijn YouTube video's op mijn kanaal. ik vergelijk het allemaal gewoon daarmee. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy they think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hoe should I do mijn poem? Laten we nu Sayuri doen. Doen we Monica wel als laatst. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Daniel. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayuri. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yudi's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Daniel poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against the chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Daniel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things. Look this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Haley sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you on to that. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds this morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss on my forehead to help me out of bed, making me sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish any rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh my god, dit is geweldig. Die laatste regel, die tekent hem gewoon. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late at school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess look forward to it. So. Hi, Daniel. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow till I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share a poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Daniel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier they'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayuri was like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? Don't be surprised if you had those sort of things. Ja, ik zag ook bij het maken van de poem dat Sayuri zeg maar heel blij was met zo'n beetje bijna alle woorden die ik gebruikte. Ah well. We may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you will expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think it's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Sayuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing is kind of a general feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's the case that I have to. That's cause I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh God. It wouldn't have been me. See the direction of the sparkle produce? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Oh, I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind like a fan left without a sun, but it's too late. My residence. Always still with a permanent copy of the manual's image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis in the timing between word and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But what is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It has been It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I kind of know where to go. Oké, weet je wat? Ik ga even 7. Wat? Ik probeer te saven. Copy. Open. Oh, ik kan niet opslaan kennelijk. Oké, dat is kut. Dan moet ik... Oh, fuck. Oh, dit is gay. Ik kan niet opslaan. Quit the game. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Oké, ik ga in ieder geval hier bij deze aflevering afsluiten. Als jullie een leuke video vonden, dan zet ik een blauw duimpje omhoog. En ik zie jullie de volgende keer. Doei doei!